Welcome to Muffoo Tales, where every story begins with a little magic.
The Princess and the Three Princes. If you had walked through the kingdom of Aurelay on the night our story begins, you would have felt something strange in the air, a feeling that destiny itself was waiting. In the highest tower of the Crystal Palace, Princess Ilara stood on her balcony, staring at the sky with an unexplainable sense that her life was about to change forever. Long ago, a prophecy whispered through the kingdom. When the moon kisses the sun in a ring of fire, 3 hearts will seek the one crowned by fate. And on this day, a rare solar eclipse, the Ring of Fire, was about to appear. 3 princes from distant lands were arriving to seek Ilara's hand. But Ilara was no ordinary princess. She declared, "I will choose not the strongest or the richest, but the one whose heart speaks truth." The first prince, Kael of Thalor, was a warrior known for strength and bravery. The second, Rowan of Verdel, was wise and charming, a prince raised among emerald forests. The third, Darius of Arvesh, came from a desert kingdom of gold and wealth. Each believed he would win the princess. To choose wisely, Ilara announced 3 trials. The first was the trial of courage in the Whispering Woods. Kael forced his way through the shadows, roaring at anything that moved. Rowan calmly comforted a frightened stag and let it lead him to safety. Darius trembled, but admitted his fear, yet walked on anyway. Their personalities revealed themselves more clearly than the night revealed the path. The second trial was the trial of wisdom. They were given an ancient riddle. What is the strongest force in the kingdom that cannot be held, bought, or defeated? Kael answered strength, Rowan answered knowledge, and Darius answered gold. Ilara kept to herself the answer she believed: compassion. The third trial was the trial of truth. Ilara asked each prince privately, "Why do you seek to marry me?" Kael said the union would make their kingdoms unstoppable. Rowan said her fame would bring glory. Darius said her beauty was unmatched. None saw her as a person, only as a prize. That night, Ilara walked alone in the palace garden. There, she heard soft music behind a stone wall. A young man in simple clothes sat playing a lute. His name was Leor, the royal librarian's apprentice. He quickly apologized, but Ilara asked him to stay. They talked for hours about dreams, fears, and hopes. For the first time, she felt truly understood and seen, not as a princess, but as a human being. At dawn, Ilara gathered everyone for a final test. She asked the princes, "If I had no crown or kingdom, would you still choose me?" Kael insisted a queen must always be a queen. Rowan said without fame, she was no match for him. Darius said a princess without a kingdom had no value. Lastly, she asked Leor. He bowed and said, "I would choose you even if you lived in a tiny village with muddy shoes, because your kindness is worth more than any crown." His honesty struck the entire hall silent. Ilara lifted the crown from her head. "I choose the one who sees beyond the throne," she said. She did not crown Leor to make him a king, but to show the world that true nobility was measured by character, not bloodline. And so, Princess Ilara and Leor began a life built not on power or wealth, but on respect, honesty, and partnership. The princes returned home wiser, realizing the trials had revealed their own hearts more than hers. Moral lesson: a crown can make you a ruler, but only character can make you worthy of love. Choose people who value your heart more than your title, your truth more than your appearance, and your dreams more than your status.
Don't forget to subscribe, Muffoo Tales, for more magical stories.